Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we have a special submission video, which is the Shield Maidens Challenge submission video for that contest. If you don't know what the contest is, basically all content creators for Raid have been invited to fight against each other, beating the finite 25, and the fastest man wins, or woman, who knows. You have to use an all-female team, and of course you have to use Ronda for this specific team. Ronda is the free to acquire champion. Just daily login for 7 days to the game and you get it for free. She's a very powerful champion, very good for the arena, but also very good for dungeons. And in Fire Night, we'll be showcasing her specifically with a team of all female champions, and I'll show you my team in just a little bit. But before that, I want to explain a little bit the rules for the contest. So the rules are, of course, using Ronda, all female champions, but also you cannot move the gear more than 3 times, and you cannot run the Fire Night more than 3 times. And I wanted to keep this fair, so I'm going to be doing a one take for the video and just showing you 3 runs with the team that I've built, and hopefully the fastest run that I do is the one that wins. And if I do manage to win, then some gems, void shards, and epic books, and ancient shards and epic books again will be given to 10 lucky winners of my subscribers if I happen to become the winner, right, and get the first place. The second place will get 7 winners, third place 5 winners, and of course everybody else will have 3 winners as, you know, just a consolation prize. And that's basically the competition. Let me show you some of the champions that I considered but didn't end up going. Being on my main account, we cannot use the test server. I had to use what I have available, and of course have to use the gear that I have available and work with that basically to beat the Fire Knight. Some champions that I've considered were, of course, Skull Crown for just straight up nuking, but then I thought, okay, why use that when I know everybody will be going for Seer? So of course Seer was to be included in my team. Other champions that I considered would be Allure to keep the turn meter of the boss down, but unfortunately this would cause the runs to be a little bit longer and would definitely cause me to lose the competition. But she's still a very strong champion to use for the Fire Knight regardless, right? Other champions that I've also considered was using my 6-star Awakened Coldheart. This would have been an amazing champion, and it's actually a champion that I do use in my normal Fire Knight team, but this being a competition, I thought I cannot really use Coldheart, and there was no space for her in there. The 6-star Awakening would have been amazing with the Phantom Touch in there, as this would help me introducing the Fire Knight shield count by an immense amount because of her 4 hitting attack A1, and also the Phantom Touch counting as an extra attack in there, which is very, very good for beating the Fire Knight. So I went ahead and built a very specific team, which I'll show you right now. And here is the team. Of course, you'll see it and think, okay, this is just some insane champions, but the reality is this is a competition and I want to get first, so I'm using the best champions that are available. 2 of them are actually free to play. Lydia is a champion that everybody can acquire, and of course Ronda is a champion that everybody can acquire, but also a very good one for this specific dungeon that we gotta beat, because she's a triple hitting attack champion, and it's very good for dropping down the number count on those shields. And she also has a passive, well, she'll be joining the round for an attack at 15% chance, which I hope it procs for the run. I really hope it does, so it reduces the number count even more and helps me start getting the damage done to the boss much quicker. I won't do the runs right now. I'll quickly show you the gear just to understand on how heavy I went with the gear. Let's start out with the Void. I have a Lydia, the Death Siren, with a shield set. This enables me to give more buffs for the Seer to burst down the waves. She's pretty fast with a 262 speed, 389 accuracy because I use her in other areas as well, and Masteries with War Master there for a little bit of extra damage, and of course fully booked out. Then let's have a look at Yumeko. Yumeko is the reset champion with, again, a War Master in there, a lot of accuracy and refresh accessories, which enable her to potentially refresh her unique skill, which is Dance of Time, which reduces the cooldowns of my allies. This will be huge in terms of making the runs quicker, and of course helping out Seer with the round 2. Then we go, of course, with Seer, which will be the high damaging champion for beating down the waves. Seer is an MVP for this sort of role, and she has been used in countless of teams throughout Raid Shadow Legends history. She's built crazily with 317 crit damage and the Crushing Rend Blessing, which is very crucial for beating down the waves. And then let's have a look at Acrisia, which is a champion I also use for this specific team. Acrisia is another enemy max HP damage dealing champion, very, very strong. Her unique skill, Shutdown, will help me drop the Terminator down for the boss. And then finally, we have Rhonda with a lot of power. We have her in a Savage set, 193 speed, 261 crit damage, and 6,000 attack, just to get that damage in with her unique high damage dealing abilities right here, which also ignores 30% of the target's defense, plus the Giant Slayer mastery for some extra damage potential. So that is the team. Let's start with the runs. I'll do 3 runs, which is the maximum that we're allowed to do. Hopefully all 3 runs will be successful and will be incredibly fast. So let's get started. Hopefully the first one will be the best one I ever did, even out of my imagination, right? So we start out, boom, we get a burst down, 6 seconds to go into wave 2. There's the defense down weakened, that's good. We get a proc on Rhonda, that delays us a little bit, but 16 seconds, we reach the boss. And here's the crucial part. Hopefully we get Rhonda to proc her passive here. That's 15% chance. Not really happening, but we might still be able to get this going. So boom, we hit the boss. There's the Terminator reduction from Acrisia. Get a weaken up and going. There's going to be the Rhonda in here with the damage. Look at that. Very, very solid damage potential. We didn't get any Giant Slayer procs, which would have helped with the damage potential. And no refresh accessory procs so far. That is probably not what I want to see here. So this was not good. We didn't get the procs there from Rhonda. That would have helped a little bit with the Terminator there. We didn't get any refresh from Acrisia, no Relentless. So this run is already pretty slow. We got hit. We didn't die because my team is already tanky, but we did get a good time of about a minute 20 seconds, a minute 18. Solid time, but let's go again for the second run, all right? And hope for a little bit better RNG this time. A little bit of delay there with Rhonda attacking, but it's fine. 7 seconds this time, just a 1 second delay. It's okay. We're getting a few hits in there. Boom, there's Seer, 15 seconds to reach the boss. And now we want to see Rhonda's passive. Come on. That 15% chance is a little bit unlucky, but we'll eventually get it and push through. Come on. Okay, let's see Acrisia. Boom, reducing the Terminator. We need the weaken there for a little bit extra damage. There's my Acrisia attacking. Decreased defense managed to land there. That's nice. I don't really need it. Nice, we get a refresh from Yumiko. There's the Terminator reduction. Hopefully this will be a quicker run, but we'll just have to see. There's some more Terminator reduction. We'll do some damage down with the A2 and take it down at 59 seconds. Very, very solid run. We did have some issues right there. No procs from Rhonda, but a 59-second run for run number 2. Much better with 19 seconds difference from run number 1. Yeah, let's go for run number 3. And after that, I'll explain a team that I had in mind, but I didn't want to test out because it would have been totally RNG. And it could have been very fast, but it would have been insanely difficult to pull off in 3 runs. So this will be my final run. Let's go in there, get a hit. Okay, there's the burst. Okay, we don't get any resist so far. I'm so happy. And I wonder, okay, defense down weaken on everybody. 14-second, 15-second run. Okay, so here ideally we'll get a proc from Rhonda's passive. Let's see that 15% chance. I'm gonna get those multi hits in. There it is, 3 hits. If I had a blessing on Rhonda, I would have been able to pull off something a little bit better with Phantom Touch maybe on her. You get those extra attacks in. Nice. We got a refresh on Acrisia, which is amazing. Extra damage in there, extra Terminator reduction. This will really help us get a very solid run. 48 seconds. Come on, we get a cooldown reduction, and Acrisia is gonna take it down now with 52-second run. This is my best run ever. This is amazing. I'm so happy about that. And you see on how this team was possible. The Shield Maidens challenge is complete. I think 52 seconds will be a very solid run. There might be a much better team out there. I hope there's a better team out there, because it means people were, you know, getting their minds into the challenge, and I want to see more different teams. Something without a seer would also be nice, but I'm trying my best here to give you guys some gems and get the first position. So hopefully this run, the 52-second run, will be the one that wins. Just gonna mention the team that I said I was thinking about was one without Yumeko in there. Yumeko is amazing, but I was actually thinking of using just refresh accessories and then hoping for a run where both my Seer and my Lydia get a refresh at the same time on their skills after round 1, and getting that refresh on Seer, she would enable basically do what Yumeko does. Okay, she would get her skill again and be able to do the Karma Bear again with the defense down weaken plus all the buffs from Lydia, and that will be a way to push through round 2. And on round 3, I would have something like a Cold Heart, maybe I was thinking, or something else, high damage skill champion, to get that run even faster to maybe 45 seconds, 40 seconds, because you saw on the potential of that team. 52 seconds was a very fast run. A lot of RNG there with the refresh accessories. It could have been better with actually, if I had run up proc passive. That 15% chance was a little bit low. It didn't happen to me on the time that I wanted, but still, when it did happen, it would have been a good chance for me to get my damage started going with the damage even quicker and get this done. So this is my submission for the challenge. Hopefully this one takes the win. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.